Welcome back, guys. So, second game in this group stage here, Qryingi versus Četri Krasti. Of course, we saw Četri Krasti play just now against from silver to LAN here. A little bit of versatility here in terms of champion picks. Interesting pick from QQ, but a little bit history of for team Qryingi here. They played in the first tournament eXanimo hosted in eXanimo Welcome to Summoner Rift tournament. They placed in the second in the second spot, so the only team that could beat them was Četri. So this will be a very interesting game in terms of picks, right?
Yeah, about the last tournament. During the last tournament, QQ was the only team that at some point was able to beat Četri.
Yeah, they won one game. Yeah.
They were able, they won one best of three. So after that, Četri had to play versus another team. So in the end, QQ and Četri were playing together in the finals, and then they were able to get a revenge.
Yeah, definitely. They actually were managed to put favorites, absolute favorites of the tournament in the lower bracket. So
they gave a little bit of hope to QQ.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they were not able to win the finals.
Yeah, well, let's see how prepared they are for this tournament. Well, they are huge favorites to meet against other ships in the final. Definitely, it's not a secret to no one that other ships and QQ are two strongest teams here. Excellent bind from Morgana here. Will it be enough? I don't think Kalista will escape, but Alistar actually gets the first blood. I mean, the massacre in the bot lane, what just happened? None of the AD carries actually got the kills. The supports did all the work there.
It's not like, yeah, it's like the supports were able to get those kills, and now they're having fun, finally farming minions on their lane. That's not something you usually do when you're playing the supports. Now they're like, oh my god, I get a kill and I get money from minions. Wow, this game is great. So both supports are really happy.
Yeah, of course, it will be a very early side stone for both supports here. Graves with the gank, applying that red buff, but I don't think it will be enough. Darius gets away. And Alistar, wow, I mean, how? I mean, Morgana just doing so much work for Wayne here. They are playing so well, applying so much pressure, but again, Rapper 6 together with Oceans here, with the Alistar, did a very good job actually, giving resilience in the first couple of levels.
Not sure why there in the end he decided to jump into back there.
Well, he was dead anyways.
Yeah, he
I
was
suppose.
dead anyways because okay, I have nothing to lose.
Well, Azir again, very risky play, trying to dodge those skill shots. If an EV's stun would have hit there, he would be donezo, definitely. But
I so need to get used to the fact that in this game we see Graves jungler.
Graves jungle, yeah.
Because right now I saw Graves on mid lane and I was like, wow, that AD carry, he's so good. He helps his mid lane.
Poppy goes for it. She eats an extra turret shot, and Ignite doesn't finish off Darius. He should probably go away. I mean,
but he's greedy, and Poppy was.
He's very greedy, and Poppy. Well, that's a 1-for-1 pre-expected there. I mean,
yeah, but that was already why. That was. I would say that Darius needed just to wait and to survive on the tower. He had to wait because Y was already in the tree bush. She would and Poppy was so low, she would not be able to run away from Y.
Of course, no, yeah.
So
he was very impatient there, but I mean, maybe he thought that if Poppy will dive him first, engage on them under turret, maybe she will survive and escape. But She was too low. I mean, one turret shot.
She was too low. I
Yeah.
guess maybe Darius thought that giving a kill and getting a kill is better than surviving and getting an assist.
Maybe, yeah,
But I'm not sure about
he's
that.
down 20 CS already in the game. It's just the 6th minute here, and Graves applying so much pressure again, just ganking those lanes, and he's definitely very squishy.
That's true. But let's see, like, the Poppy has no teleport at all. She has Ignite and she has a Flash. Darius, like, right now, he's just, like, farming and, like, doing stuff. But later, when there will, like, be team fights, he'll be, like, I think he might be, like, more useful with that.
They have to survive until that point of the game, I
True,
guess. Yeah.
True.
Because if Poppy will get too ahead of Darius here, it won't matter. They will just roam, let Darius stay in lane, I guess, and wait for that TP while the rest of QQ will just go and rampage. I mean, we'll see, but that teleport definitely a threat for QQ, but
They need to, for that to be a threat, they need to get to that.
look at that damage from Poppy on Darius. I mean,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But we also missed a kill. For example, like Anivia got a kill on mid lane versus Azir. Solo.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
And she's just stacking that tier.
yeah, she's stacking the tier, and Azir is back in the lane. Of course, that's extra gold there in the mid lane. Solo kill nonetheless. And Azir has been bullied a lot, but he's standing still very well.
Yeah.
Kinda low on CS, both of the players, Anivi and Azir, but they are doing well. I mean, Azir is a very hard champion to play.
Right now, Y already has her ulti, so she can try to maybe like go and gank and do be really useful for her team. Graves is still level 5, but I know but that is because that's like usually that's a marksman, that's like an ADC. He's not used to do that sort of things, like to clean up the camps on his own like that easily.
His Q actually, after rework, his Q is a very good tool to clear waves, as the bullet impacts the wall, it goes back instantly, so doing double damage instantly in the camp. In the lane, it's harder to apply that double damage instantly, because the only thing that you can do, so dive from Poppy, will she survive? No, definitely not. Nice try there, nice try, but she's 40 CS up on Darius. I mean, trading kills at this point, maybe it's not as worth, but she's putting Darius so much behind.
Yeah, and they will get up at the same time, and since he has no teleport, he will not be able to get back those minions. Like they'll be on the lane at the same time.
Yeah, they'll be in the lane at the same time. Morgana with 2 kills. Early sidestone for her, so good vision control in the bottom side of their jungle in the river. So if Vi would go bottom, for example, why can't, I mean, gank at this point? What will she gank? She can't gank Anivia if she's not overcommitting,
But
and when she has a passive, she can't go bottom. She will get seen.
But she is there. She's trying.
there, yeah,
like she's
of
thinking
course.
what to do. She knows that. She probably knows that she can't go through the river because there's vision. She thought about maybe going through that wall and going through the lane, but not through the river.
Mm-hmm. Completely true. And this damage from Poppy, she just uses her ultimate just to do a knock-up, just a short CC there, and it worked very, very well. She's like 2 levels above Darius,
Yeah,
constantly.
Rip.
It's
We see Graves that is going through the. We see Graves that is going for the gank.
He's going for the gank. He has the red buff. He's trying to apply it on Kalista. I think Kalista is dead, but will Alistar go out? He uses his ultimate there. Graves, ballsy play there under the turret. Vayne finishes him off, uses the flash in the end, but look, Anivia is, well, is really trying her best. I mean, as I mentioned before, if she goes to mid, I mean, Anivia can basically kill both of them. Wow, just...
3-0-0 Anivia. But yeah, Anivia at that point, when Anivia was like running away, she was like, she used her her ulti.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, I see that Y is okay with standing in my ulti, so I'll just like keep on standing here while your HP is melting. Like that's why she was able to get 1 kill, and after that, I don't know, for some reason maybe Azir had some technical issues, but he was standing there for some time. But I guess there's probably was a stand or something like that. I missed it because he was able to use the barrier.
Yeah, Anivia shot the stun.
Yeah, so like he was able to use a barrier, but that was not enough.
Yeah. You could make a meme out of Poppy's W. I mean, just why try to dash to Poppy, knock her up? She just got so denied there. I mean, wherever she will go, why? Either to mid, Anivia has the potential to 1 versus 2. Poppy can definitely go 1 versus 2. Again, the dash missed there. Poppy will try to go and secure the kill here. And the ultimate for the ultimate finish. So it's so, yeah, Y just can't do much at this point. Nice use of Azir ultimate there. Passive.
That passive. But yeah, like that is why Anivia was not so afraid like to fight there.
Of course, yeah.
Like even with that ulti,
it's so
from
annoying.
Azir, even the ulti from Azir, that would be like really great if only not that passive.
Yeah. Poor Darius, poor...
Oh my god,
I mean,
he is being so...
yeah.
That like he's having so hard time on that top lane.
He is definitely, yeah. And skirmish in the bottom lane, Morgana just goes forward. I mean, Vayne, Kalista just doesn't have enough damage to finish off Vayne quick enough. Morgana still at full HP, and that's 1-for-1.
And again, we see supports that are like,
yeah,
okay, alright, the carries are dead. Yeah, let's just farm.
Yeah,
let's get that gold and get that experience. Because usually supports are always low on gold, and usually also are low on experience. Because you know to go away from your lane to put a ward somewhere.
Yeah.
So they're enjoying this game.
Yeah, it's very important for Roper 6 and Kalista not to let Vayne get any more kills. I mean, it's very, very important. I think if Vayne will get a double kill in the bottom lane, that's like game over.
Do you think, for example, that Graves pick is kind of like a disrespect pick?
No, definitely. Graves is very, very viable in the jungle, I believe.
Okay.
He actually is. I mean...
Okay, actually, so okay, I get it. It's like actually a legit thing.
It's a legit thing, yes.
Okay,
it's a solo queue thing though, but it's a legit thing. Not a very popular thing, definitely. Look how much damage he does. I mean, he's a jungle Graves.
But there's an Alistar and Kalista going from bot lane to that Graves.
Yeah, he's done, but...
Yeah, and Kalista got a double buff. Will there be any... No.
There's a small skirmish, but again, Vayne has a double buff here. Alistar will die. They are just so ahead. I mean, in all lanes. Graves, of course, his objective here is just to run around and be annoying. Just be as annoying as possible.
Did you see that from Darius?
Yeah.
He was like probably at that moment when he saw that he understood that he's dead. He was like, he probably took away his hands from the keyboard. He was like, there's like no like,
I'm done.
There's like no point of like trying to do it or run any because I have nothing to save me. So at least I can relax.
CK are probably like, guys, let's just talk about the next game.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's use this time efficiently.
Just look at that Poppy.
Let's see the goal difference here.
It's big. big.
It's huge, yeah. It's twice as large, I would say. But still, they are putting some fight, I guess. I just want to see one solid team fight. I mean, Kalista still can throw in Alistar. Y can go in on, I would say, Wayne before she has some sort of escape. Oh, she has flash, so never mind. But still, they just have so much engage. Azir can go in, just throw everyone around. But in the meanwhile,
Rip.
yeah. Well, they got the dragon in return, so that's something at least, an objective. But QQ, despite having such a large advantage, they have only 2 turrets. So they're not going for those early turrets for that early finish Azir with the fancy moves, but I mean, they're just going for the kills.
But is there? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, he used his dash too early and it was on cooldown.
I mean, like
Just Wayne tumbles out of Kalista ultimate and she'll escape. There's so much CC there in the bot lane. Currently, Y had her ultimate, but she had no mana to use it. I mean, Wayne should have been dead there. And Morgana just comes and almost solos out Kalista.
Come on, Kalista, you can survive. Give it a fight.
Well, she's kiting very, very well. She kited out Morgana, she kited out Wayne, leaving her very, very low. And Morgana just running away. She puts up her spell shield, but will it be enough? No, spell shield can't block
and Kalista was able
Javelin.
to survive there. For one moment, I thought, oh, okay, they're killing Kalista.
Yeah,
They're probably then getting that Y. But no, she actually did not die and she was able to even to get revenge. And maybe they would also be able to get revenge on Wayne.
Rapper 6 didn't get lost there in that little skirmish. He started to attack move, he started to kite out Morgana there. He did a good job, nonetheless.
You know what? Like, we were talking about, like, oh, that poor Darius on top lane 2-6. But look at the mid lane. It's like the situation there is not better.
Yeah, it's quite similar. It's very, very similar. It's very dire, I would say, but let's see. Poppy just goes and wow, that damage, I mean, just one-shots Kalista there. And Poppy. The question of the day is, will we see Poppy today?
Yes, please. She almost went like, okay, are you going for that kill too?
Of course she is. Why not?
I'm sorry. It's like,
Yeah.
I have no questions at all. Like, she was like 1 versus 3. She got 1 kill. She got another kill. Then she waited a little bit and she got a 3rd kill solo.
Solo, yeah.
9-1.
That's pretty impressive for a top lane Poppy.
Yeah.
Without the TP. So, does that TP on Darius matter? I don't think that even if he'll teleport into team fight, it will make any difference.
Not at this, like, not with this score, not with that advantage.
Yeah.
That 5, like, QQ has 5 towers, while Četri Krasti has only 1. And he's gone.
Yeah. And Morgana will soon have a completed Zhonya's soon and out there. She lacks like 300 gold until finishing a very, very crucial item on that champion. So after that, it's really hard to imagine. Even if all of the CK team goes and a small team fight going on, Vayne does almost solos out wide there, which shouldn't happen in a team fight. Only Alistar left and he goes down, and this is probably game over here.
There is no, like, that old 7-1 laser will not do a thing.
Of course.
He can, I mean, like, he can use his ulti for that to, like, but yeah, they call it a GG.
Okay, let's think of that. I really liked CK's picks. I mean, their pick and ban was very, very good.
Yes, true.
They had a very solid bottom lane. I mean, a very good tanky support with a Kalista, very, very strong AD carry. They had Y for the engage if enemies pick some squishy carries like Wayne, especially Graves jungle. And Darius top, I mean, just if he gets going, there's no stopping him. And I really like that team composition from them, but they just didn't execute well in the lane phase.
Yeah, they unfortunately they did not have the same skill level as QQ. Because like QQ were able to win that early game easily. Poppy had no problems on top lane, and even had no problems on mid lane.
Yeah.
Like something like on the same level you can say happened on bot lane. You know, like the exchanges, like first they like the supports get the kills when ADCs like die, then like again ADCs die, but at least they get the kills. It's like everything was happening there like that. Like there were like almost no ganks there. Most of the time, Graves was just busy cleaning his jungle.
Yeah.
He was ganking, but
he was
not
ganking a lot in the early game. He got 4 assists.
But wait, but like, okay, why was like the problem? Like, why was not looking at the bottom? Like, she like there was a moment when she thought about like doing something there, but she understood like, okay, the bot lane is feeling quite okay.
Yeah.
But the things that are happening on top lane and the mid lane, we really need to do something against that.
Yeah.
And it was too late.
And
like that snowball.
They snowballed. Yeah.
That snowball
Very,
became
very
so
hard.
big, so fast.
So fast. Yeah.